What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Steph's Life channel. If you haven't already, subscribe down below, turn on post notifications so you can be notified every time I post a new video. Guys, so how are you guys doing? For today's video is going to be a little talk through video just because I had to come and park somewhere outside because there was like construction going on in my house, and at least now we have like better, I mean, you can still hear like outside cars, but it's not like full-blown construction. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like, comment, share. And if you're new here, I am Stephanie and I was raised in Compton. And for today's video, I just wanted to talk to you guys more about like mental health, because I do feel like I did go through a little something, especially on my second one for sure. I think on my first one, the way I cope with like postpartum was more like I was young, I wanted to party, and just felt like I was only thinking about myself. Not only just thinking about myself, but I felt like I could have been a better mom, but I was too busy like thinking about what I wanted to do. When I first had my first child, I was 21 years old, which I wasn't like too young, but I felt like at 21 I was still working and going to school. I actually had 2 jobs when I had gotten pregnant, so I always was like so much easier. And as soon as I got out of high school, I wanted to work and get everything I wanted. I just wanted to work to get what I wanted, obviously go to school slowly, and then I started working as a CNA at the age of 17. I do work at Cedars-Sinai in Beverly Hills, and yeah, so I feel like I wanted to go to school, but it just didn't work out for me. Like my goal was after I had my kids to go to school and stuff, but that obviously didn't work out. And then I did get this job in Beverly Hills, and I feel like it was definitely like a better opportunity. Like the work environment just in general was just so much better. I really do enjoy my job right now, and plus I work 12 hours, so I have spare time to actually make videos. That was a long little intro just because I wanted to like express myself a little bit. But I did go on my IG. If you don't follow me on my IG. I asked a couple questions just in general, and I still do breastfeed my probably like 20-month-old baby. It's so exhausting. I just want to stop breastfeeding, but she just doesn't want to. So I'm hoping. I did talk to like a coworker, and she said her doctor recommended her to breastfeed up to 2 years. So I'm almost there. I'm hoping till then we could stop. But I did want to answer more my like mental health and postpartum, and how do I cope with working and all that stuff. Well, I don't really get like a lot of response just because I'm not really that popular. But the first question I did have, do you want more babies? And to be honest, I have a boy, a 6-year-old boy, and a 1-year-old daughter. And I just feel like if I don't get pregnant in the next 5 years, like I don't want no more kids anymore. I feel like I am happy with my son, I'm happy with my daughter, and I just want to be able to give them everything they need, not really have like just because I know how it's like when you're like, as soon as I got out of high school, like I knew I had to get a job, I knew I had to make something out of myself and stuff like that. It wasn't, so I want to be able to give my kids the option for me to help them achieve their goal, other than them feeling the pressure of having to work. Or I know my mom didn't like make me like work, but eventually obviously you need your stuff, you need to start your credit. Like there's just so much you need to do once you're out of high school that we really don't really know. I feel like I want to be able to support them and help them if I can for whatever dreams that they do want to do. I want at least one more, maybe, but I'm more like in the no. But I don't want to say no and then boom, I'm pregnant again. So that's for that one. Thank you so much for actually responding. Like I love when you guys actually respond, just because like I don't know who to respond to. Like I can't make my own question. I mean, I probably can, but I don't want to. What's the next one? How do you like your job? I personally love my job in Beverly Hills. Like I just feel like the environment and because I used to work in a hospital where I had to pass trays, responsible to get like report, and it's all time consuming. As soon as you're clocking in, like you're literally like the trays are out to pass to your patients. So in Beverly Hills, one thing I do love that we have actual people that pass and pick up the tray, so that's a win. That's so like that's a huge help. Another thing, where I used to work in a trauma hospital, like if we do their beds or anything like that, change their bed or change the patient in general, we would literally have to like carry like the whole like big heavy linen bag to across the station to dump it out in like this little like hole, which that was already like time consuming and like you know, physically draining. So we in Beverly Hills where I work, they actually have people that pick it up for us. So right outside the patient's room, we dump it out like right there. Like we don't even have to do so much labor work. So that's just a big win. Those are the two big wins. And the vital sign machines are in every room. It's just everything, and anything, even to chart, it's in the room. Like everything is just there. We have everything we need. We are fully, not all the time fully staffed, but it's pretty pleasant from where I used to work. It's not a perfect place, but so far like I love it there. And I just feel like everyone in general is happy there. Okay, so another question was, what do you find the most challenging in motherhood and how do you cope with it? So with motherhood, I feel like being a mom and working, I know I was a stay-at-home mom for like 2 years, and I felt like they were the best years of my life, but the most depressing. I was so depressed. I was gaining weight. I felt like, okay, yeah, I'm alive in this world to take care of my kids, but it just felt, I don't like asking money for anybody or being like, you know, dame kind of mano, like, ¿vas a dar dinero o qué? You know, like, I don't like that. Like, I just don't like asking people for money. I don't like relying on my husband and saying like, ¿cuándo vas a dar dinero? Like I like to work and be like, hey babe, can you give me money for my nails? And like use his money to get, you know, things like that. Like I love that. Like, you know, that's, but if I feel like obligated, it's fun while it lasted. Like probably lasted like almost 2 years being a stay-at-home mom. And to be honest, like it's just never ending in the house. You're cleaning all day. Like it's just, but as soon as I went back to work, I just felt so much better, like a reason to get ready and go to work. So what was the question again? How do I cope with motherhood? Being a mom is so stressful and it's a huge responsibility, and I feel like we obviously make mistakes as being a mom, and it's okay to like apologize to your kids when you know you screamed at them for no reason or out of anger, because I tend to do that a lot where I'm frustrated and then I tend to like scream. I'm obviously trying to work on that, but it's because sometimes they get me so frustrated, you know, which is not an excuse. So I just feel like so guilty. I'm like, okay, I could have handled that a little differently. Like it's literally not even the kids, it's like my frustration. I obviously want to go back to work and stuff, so I went back to work. That came along with who's gonna drop off my kid, who's gonna take care of my baby while I'm at work, which I am completely blessed to have like my mother-in-law that really does watch my kids and stuff. Even like my sister-in-law will take my kids to school. So I feel like I think I'm okay, mom. Like I know I probably could be a little better or do more activities or like do all this like perfect mom duties. Making videos is time that I take away from my kids, but I'm trying, you know, to like be a better mom. And yeah, I just feel like even within my relationship, I am so grateful for my mother-in-law, because I feel like my relationship pretty strong. It's obviously not perfect, but I feel like us to have like our little getaways or little things like that does make, if my relationship is good, meaning the household environment is good, my kids feel happy and safe in the environment they're living in. So mental health, and did you ever go through postpartum? I feel like I definitely did go through postpartum. I even think in my first child I did, just because when I got pregnant, I was diagnosed with cholestasis. Pretty much, I don't think I was diagnosed in my first child because I obviously didn't know any better. I thought most of the time when you're pregnant, you're itchy, and that's, you know, that's because you're pregnant. So I never really thought too much of it. So I started growing a lot of these black bumps all over my skin up to my butt, and it was just like, I was so insecure. I was so sad. Like I even went to like laser away to like try to make my back look better, but it was just like the worst postpartum. I was so sad. Like I felt so like realistically I felt so ugly with all those like marks on my back. Oh my god. And then on the second, so I didn't end up breastfeeding for my son, and then I did feel guilty because I only breastfed him for 1 month because I think I was turning 21. I think it was around my birthday time, and I wanted to go to the bar with friends, and you know, I was thinking about myself, so I did feel guilty after. And then I didn't breastfeed him. I only breastfed him for a month. And then with my daughter, even till this day, I feel so overwhelmed because I'm still breastfeeding her. Like she's still like stuck on like my chest at night, all morning. Like it just feels like never ending, and I just feel just overwhelmed from just breastfeeding in general. Like it's just overwhelming. Desde que we were 3 months breastfeeding, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna stop. 6 months passed, 1 year passed, 1 year and 6 months passed. I'm probably in 1 year 9 month mark right now. Sometimes I just even feel like I want to film, but I just can't get up and get myself ready. Like right now when I film, this is like the first time I'm like getting ready in a while, and like, yes, okay, I didn't even do my hair or anything like that. It's just I do feel like I went through it. We just have to literally be strong and cope with our feelings and stuff like that. So, and then I was so like chubby, and I just was not feeling like good about myself, which I feel like I'm finally barely right now losing some weight, and I'm starting to feel back to myself. The thing about me, I'm always trying to do too much. So right now I'm working, trying to be a good mom, and then trying to make YouTube videos, which is sometimes really hard because I feel guilty, even like over the little things. I feel guilty making videos while I'm at home with my kids. In conclusion, I do feel like if you're a mom right now and you feel down, you feel depressed, because I'm not gonna lie, I still feel like, even like I had 3 days off and I just couldn't get up to do my makeup, get ready, feel energized, feel good to make the video. I got ready, I got cute, and then I'm like, I'm gonna make this video. Like that's it. Like what's wrong with me? Why do I keep making excuses, you know? So in conclusion, I just feel like if you're a mom and you feel down, like just know you're not alone. And I feel like we just have to try to be mentally more stronger. Like today I finally got up, like even though it's so hard for me to actually get up, put my makeup on, get ready, just because there's just so much to do in the house. There's so much things us as mom we want to do with our kids, and then sometimes in the end of the day I don't do anything just for feeling overwhelmed. But overall right now, my goal is right now is just to keep trying to make videos. I hope you guys did enjoy my video. I know I was a little bit everywhere and all up in my feelings, but hope you guys did enjoy the video, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.